So I was watching you swing the other day and had the Bobby Clampett's impact zone in front of me. And as I was comparing your swing to the 5 fundamentals that he talks about, what I saw was the first fundamental of flat lead wrist at impact is really good. Your left wrist stays flat, and so that's good. Then the second fundamental is lagging, and you, right here when your arms are parallel with the ground, the club is vertical, you've got a nice L shape in your left wrist, which is good. Where I saw the first problem was with your pivot. Everything's really good in the takeaway. So you get to here, which is good, but then you stay leaned like I'm turned leaning towards the camera. So rather than getting everything, most of my weight's back here, which is good, and then you start the downswing and you never transfer the weight to your front leg. So what that does is it takes, and your impact is here, but then you're leaning so far back, you try flipping the club and you cup your left wrist and then you go through. So what you want to work on is when you get to the top, I'll just do a couple slow motion practice swings, is right here. First thing I want to do is I want to shift my whole weight, all my body weight forward as I start the downswing. And that'll help push the low point of the swing from about where the ball is. It'll push it to about 3 or 4 inches in front of the ball. And that'll help you get the ball up higher. It'll have a better flight path for you. And then the second dynamic that I noticed was the guiding dynamic. It's swinging down the line. There's a line your feet make, and there's a target line, and I'll demonstrate it with just a normal alignment stick. You can get them pretty cheap. So when you swing, if that's the target line, rather than going pretty parallel with it, it looks like your right arm, right here, your right arm gets disconnected and you go out and then in over it. So the practice drill I like is you set this up, get this ball out of here, and I just focus on swinging right down the alignment stick. So there's a couple slow motion, really trying to swing down the line. And then with the two things that we've talked about, should make it a little easier to start the ball off on line, and the divot, the deepest part should be right in this area. That had a nice, good swing. I hit off a high spot, so I didn't take a divot. Well, the ball started right on line, and it went, for a pitch and wedge, it went pretty high. So if you practice that for a little bit, you should be on your way to a better golf swing.